That will work. I think I figured out the lighting thing. So, yeah, I wrote it down, but it's not much to write down about this. Uh, yeah, I got that. This movie is Onward. Now, seeing how as I'm reviewing an animated TV series, you would think you wouldn't expect me to not review an animated movie, even though this one is definitely geared towards children. But hey, movies are slow right now, so why not? Um, Onward. It stars Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. Tom Holland, the Spider-Man dude, and then Chris Pratt, of course, was Star Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, which is actually one of the better comic book movies. Shout out to Ali Wong too. She's in there. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Why would I say shout out? These are thoughts in my head, and then it comes out and it doesn't sound right. She's she has like two comedy specials on Netflix, I think, or did, or does. I don't know. Where she's pregnant in both of them, but she's funny. She's funny. She's really a funny comedian. Um, Back to the movie. So, Onward is your typical kids movie. It has. Forgive me if I don't seem super enthused. I am a little. I am pretty tired right now, but it's your typical kids movie. Um, it has a it has a family. Um, the setting is following the well follows the main character who is in high school. You know all that stuff that gets built up trying to find yourself, trying to be more assertive, and want to have friends and be cool and all that. And you're dealing with your family's issues and all that's rolled into there, and it has a message. Um, this one actually took a interesting approach, which I think I haven't seen, or I just can't remember in any animated film. They're actually, instead of having like a happy home or a home that's happy without two parents, they have a step parent involved in it, and the step parent isn't demonized. He's definitely made fun of, but he's not demonized. Uh, and they also uh, they also use this as a way to show that an older brother can take the place of a father figure, which I think is touching. I think I almost cried actually. Yeah, I think I almost cried in this damn movie. I can't remember. I can't remember. I think I had to fight back tears. It's actually a pretty decent movie. Judge me if you want to. I judge me if you want to. I did almost cry. Um, that's what makes it. That's what makes a good movie. If I'm able to be transported into that setting and feel everything that the characters are feeling. Come on now, I've said that a hundred thousand times probably. That's what makes a good movie in my opinion. If I'm able to be transported into that world, and this movie does that great. Um, there really isn't any dead spots in the movie either. I mean, when it starts moving, it just keeps on rolling to the end, and I mean, it's like no big surprises really. I mean, there's only one big surprise. I don't want to give it away. Should I give it away? Yeah, I should give it away for parents because if parents somehow watch this review, I know kids are not going to be watching this dang review. Um, for parents, what was the? Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. My brain is not working. Um, yeah, well, get back to the main point. I lost that thought. It's gone forever. I wanted to make a corny joke, but I'm not going to do it. It's in the cloud now. um, Let me see here. Yeah, so it takes a look at the family with the step parent, but also they want to. The boys, of course, want to see their father. They didn't get a chance to spend that much time with him. The older son, he literally has like three memories of his father, which is like, dang, that's tough. He literally has three memories of his father. So, um, and the younger one, of course, has no memories of him. So they get a chance that I think a lot of kids want in real life. Uh, they find a magical staff and find out that magic is actually real. Oh, that's another thing about this movie. They they are also trying to put on front stage the fact that uh, the generation that's coming up, that's going to be coming up and basically going to be controlling the world, has lost all of its creativity and like imagination, its ability to, they've lost their ability to imagine things, they've lost their creativity, and they, most importantly, they've lost their ability to work or understand hard understand what it is to, for hard days of work. I think the funny thing about the funny thing, this is, I'm going back to real life here. The funny thing about not June, but maybe July, after the holidays, really, like right around this time, like January, February, and March, stuff like that. You have all these kids who are 18, 17, 18, 19, whatever, those three ages, and don't no, not judging here. Those three ages, and they're all out of high school now, and they're starting to assimilate. They're starting to get into like shitty jobs or decent jobs, or college is starting to kick in. And I used to eat a lot of fast food, so, and I still go grocery shopping. Those are like typical jobs that recent high school graduates tend to get. I'm not saying, or they may have had it before they graduated. I didn't have one of those jobs. I wasn't one of those kids. Not saying I was lazy or taken care of. I'm getting off topic here, but it's funny to see all of them. They're starting to get, it's funny to me, but in the same token, it's sad because a lot of these kids don't have the skills necessary to navigate the workforce. I mean, they're just getting stepped on, and hey, you could work a split shift, right? Or or they have a job that's paying really low, and they're like, "Oh man, this is the best job I have." What? Now that I think about it, yeah, it would be the best job. If it's the only job, if it's your first job, only job, it would be the best job I ever had. I just think it's funny to see people taking baby steps, if you will. It's funny to see kids taking baby steps out in the real world and realizing what they're up against, and either you're gonna sink or you're gonna float. And if you float, you're gonna have to learn how to swim if you don't know already, and you're gonna start. You start by treading, and you're gonna get out there and start swimming. I am. I'm probably almost drowned a few times, and I think I'm mastering the tread right now, as you say, and I'm getting ready to learn how to swim a lap in the pool. I'll tell you that. But this movie does a great job of it. It's just heartwarming, That's the easiest way that I could put it. It follows two brothers on a journey with magic to to they want to get one last chance. They get 24 hours to talk to their father, but the spell stops halfway through, so they're running around with just their father's legs, but they're still bonding in a way. And it all comes down to one last hurdle, which is so reminiscent of life. It seems like so whatever you want is right there, just out of grasp, right there. You almost got it, and you gotta put up one more fight to get what you really want. Um, I really like those parallels that this movie brings up, and I'm gonna rate it high for that reason, and the fact that I almost cried. I can't remember what made me almost cry though. Can't remember. It wasn't the end because you would expect to get kind of teary eyed and mushy on that part when his father. It's something else. Oh no, you know what almost made me cry? The when the younger brother realized what he had from his older brother, because he started out the movie just being like, oh, my older brother is, he's corny, he's lame. Uh, but then the moment when he realizes, man, he's really been a father to me all these years, that almost got me. Um, I can't say I've had something uber similar to that, but I've had something quite similar to that. You know, that's what almost got me. That's what makes it good for me. So that's my review.